The pre-match focus on Kylian Mbappe. In imperious form and the leading marksman in the league. Can he add to his total today on EA TV? Hello everyone, it tends to rain quite a bit in this part of Spain, but an intriguing region, Galicia, and we're here in the city of Vigo. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Celta Vigo taking on Real Madrid.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium.
And he's through here. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
1-0 then. Javi Galan. Iago Aspas. And there to intervene. Rodrigo. Couldn't keep it. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Running room in the wide position. Incisive pass from Mbappe. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. And Bellingham. Oh, surely! Oh, he squandered the opportunity. He might be relieved, though, to see that the offside flag is up.
Well, the linesman's sparing his blushes here, but you have to say it was a shocking effort.
Well, he's beaten his man comprehensively. Oh, surely. The goal scored by Kylian Mbappe. And what we have seen is a master finisher at work.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
A second goal for them here. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Bellingham. There's a slide rule pass. Is it going to be? Tenacious tackling, excellent defending there. Well, they've given him too much space. Javi Galan. Oh, managing to beat him. Teammates in the middle. Not away completely. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Rodrigo. Mbappe in the centre. And treading it forward. And running in behind. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Pineda. Renato Tapia. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Delivered into the box. Terrific block. Let's see about the delivery. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Still could be dangerous. But no, the flag is up and it's offside. Rodrigo. An important interception.
Well, Real Madrid have certainly dominated the ball, as you can see, and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
Well, the referee won't be quite as lenient. And caught by the keeper. Eccentric goalkeeping. Suarez could reduce the deficit. Interception to snuff out the danger. And there is the goal! Well, that changes the equation, and they have the momentum now. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Now, let's see what they can do here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, getting very close to the half-time interval, and it's a narrow lead for the visitors to this point. Stuart, how would you assess what we've seen?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more threatening in the attacking areas. And in my view, they deserve to be in front.
They're showing excellent vision. And the keeper nowhere to be found, not that he's complaining. So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Carvajal. Here's Mbappe. Federico Valverde. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And dispossessed. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Bellingham. Will it happen for them? In with a chance. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now? So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Making progress is Kylian Mbappe. And mopping up defensively. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Mbappe. Will he finish? Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Short corner it is. Can he convert? Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Mbappe. This attack looks highly promising. The cross is on. Kevin. Denis Suarez. Big chance. Marvellous anticipation. Oh, the penalty's been given, and it's not what they had in mind. It's falling apart for them. Well, it smacks into the gloves of the goalkeeper. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. All in all, a broken counter-attack. This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, but then you have to ask what's going on with the defending. He's afforded far too much time, nowhere near enough pressure on him, and they're punished as a result.
Well, you've really got to give credit to the entire team, because this was a bit like climbing Mount Everest. Long way out this. Well, a powerful effort, but he couldn't quite keep the shot down.
Well, you can't take your eyes off this one, because there you have it. Plenty of chances for both teams in what has been a really good game so far.
Le sustituirá con el 25, Camavinga.
Did well to win the ball back. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And into the last 20 minutes.
Madrid, esto se anima. Sale de la cancha. Con el 4.
Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Plenty of room in the wide area. And the cross is very much on. And the problem not completely solved. Vinicius Junior. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Well, the referee has decided to book him.
Well, it's not a good challenge, and quite rightly, he gets a yellow card for that.
Tremendous block. And they deal with the threat this time.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
Can they hit on the break? Throw-ins given. Fine cross into the middle. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Just 10 minutes to go. This could finish it! Oh, splendid save.
And it gives them some hope here. Not long left, though.
Well, they fancy a short one. Can he finish? Ball is loose. And in the end, no damage done.
Well, that would have been game over. But unless they show more quality going forward, there's just no way back for them.
They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Servi. Could cross it in here. And blocked for now. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Going well. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Now sliding in field. Really good piece of goalkeeping there. Corner coming up. Over it comes. And clears his lines. And the referee decides enough is enough. That's the end of the contest, and we all...
Muchas gracias por su atención y por contestar estas preguntas. De nuevo, gracias por su tiempo.
Welcome everyone, thanks very much. Let's start taking some questions, please. That's all the time we got today.
What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. A very good evening to you from one of the great capitals in Europe. We are talking to you from the Portuguese capital, Lisbon. I'm Derek in position, and a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? There to take it away. Well, you get the feeling so many in attendance here have come just to see this man, Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah, obviously his goal-scoring record speaks for itself. He's just so difficult to mark. You give him a bit of space and he's likely to punish you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad I'm not up against him today.
No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. Pedro Gonzalez. A lot to like about this sporting move. Good looking cross. Well, not quite the header he had in mind. And the goalkeeper gobbling that one up. Bellingham. Here's Valverde. He's given it away. Paulinho. Paulinho. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
So the corner played into the box. Well, the defender deserves a bit of credit, to be fair.
Yeah, I think you have to give credit to the defending there. Just enough pressure to put him off at that vital moment.
A sloppy pass. Ruben Vinagre. And players waiting in the centre. Just the clearance that was needed. Not to be advised giving the ball away there. Oh, he looks threatening. Well, they get themselves level here. Well, getting in the way. Superb save. Played over. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And Bellingham. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Now can they make something happen? It's there for him. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Paulinho. Can he put it in? And he read it really well. Fine save.
Well, it's been a while, but these fans are now coming to life. Can they equalise here?
Well, the clearance half-hearted. Danger averted for now. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Vinicius Junior. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. An effective challenge. Mbappe. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. An effective ball. Crossing possibilities. And it might be. And still danger here. Oh, it's gone in, would you believe? And that is going to be classified as an own goal.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
So, an own goal, and now they are chasing this game. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Valverde. Mendy has it. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. And so they kick off the second half in this Champions League quarter-final first leg. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Can he finish? Well, clearly in the mood to make it a double, but fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Now sliding in field. Goalkeeper getting in the way. Superb save. But he's gone short with it. Rudiger. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA
Hang on, Derek,
TV.
it's a chance here.
And not cleared away properly. Well, a time for cool heads. Pedro Gonçalves. Attacking possibilities for Sporting here, but nothing comes of it. Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. Just needs to stay calm. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Paulinho. Well, technically offside, but not by a lot. And they will make the change now. 30 minutes to go then. Excellent vision. Vital intervention. Paulinho. And on the ball, Sarabia. And room now out on the wing. The keeper completely untroubled. Valverde. A really sumptuous ball. It could be for Mbappe. In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. 3 goals without reply. Mendy. Mbappe. Chance to finish. And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
A lopsided contest, 4-0. Paulinho. Good use of advantage by the referee. A sloppy pass. Mbappe. Well, he likes to run at them. And that is how to win the ball back from your opponent. Can they hit on the break? And not a great challenge. Free kick here. And the referee now going back to deal with the earlier incident. A yellow card it's going to be. And not one but 2 substitutions here for Real Madrid. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Just 10 minutes to go. Pablo Sarabia. Chance to run at them. And space to cross it. And putting his body on the line. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Firing it towards goal! Oh, magnificent free kick, but the keeper producing a save to match it. Now the delivery, on the corner far too close to the goalkeeper. Palinha. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Difficult to stop him. An attack full of promise. Well, flinging himself at the ball. Who's going to get on the end of it? Found wanting a bit with that delivery. No way through. Full time it is, and Real Madrid will take with them a lead into the second match. Well, you know, I think Kylian Mbappe enjoyed himself. Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. Will he find the net? A goal! They've opened the scoring in the derby, and I'll tell you what, you can hear a pin drop in here. So the ball rolling again, with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Jude Bellingham. And now Rodrigo. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, we spent a bit of time with the manager ahead of kick-off. I think he was the most surprised to hear that it's his 50th game in charge today, Stuart.
Well, in the modern game, that's a lot of matches. But of course, all that matters today is a good result. But overall, I think he's done okay.
Well, it wasn't all that far off the target.
Well, you're absolutely right. That was close, but the game is still very much in the balance here.
Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Crossing possibilities. Untidy on the ball. Mopé. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. And over it comes. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. And a strong tackle. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Alenia. And he read it well defensively. Oscar. Far from a good pass. Fruitful looking attack. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Determined defending. Mopé. And just wide of the post. Decent effort there. Federico Valverde. Mendy has it. Well, his touch let him down, and it'll be a goal kick. Oscar. An awful lot of green space to run into. Oh, the referee points to the spot. Penalty. Well, he's avoided a booking, but the complaints continue.
And I can understand why. I think...
And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. Well, a second goal for them here. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Mbappe going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have had most of the ball, and they've made good use of it. They really have played some good attacking football, and they look like scoring more.
Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Mbappe. And Bellingham. Aurélien Tchouameni. Mbappe in the centre. And a no-nonsense clearance. Breaking at pace. There's a slide rule pass. He's in behind the defence here. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. Well, they know they need to stop him. A tidy tackle. Well, approaching the half-time interval, and the first half Real Madrid really would like to forget all about based on the scoreline. Stuart, your impressions?
Well, it's not been a good first half, that's for sure. They've looked lethargic, they've lost key battles all over the pitch, and just haven't defended well enough. Something needs to change.
Oh, Stuart, they've got to score! A really top-notch piece of defending. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. So the half-time whistle, and it's not going to plan. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Alenia. It looks promising. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. And delivered into the box. Not the best clearance. Well, they can bring it out now. Mbappe. And very deftly cut out. Well, we have a mouth-watering tussle from La Liga coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Getafe against Villarreal. Cross towards that far post. Well, the assistant referee had the flag up.
Well, he's only got eyes on the ball, so he's just strayed offside there.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Intelligent threaded pass here. Defended well. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Oh, he's given the ball away. He's in behind. And it's offside. That was very close. And they're making a change. Oscar. Mopé. The pass could do damage. And keeping it out. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Alenia. Mopé. He's got the right idea with that pass, and the keeper did magnificently.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Delivering it. Putting his body on the line. And there the attack ends for now. And he read it well. And the ball's gone. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
He's not moving like he normally does, is he? And that's because he went over on his ankle. But he is...
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a substitution in the offing. I think he knew that was coming. Yellow card it is.
Well, that was always going to happen. He needs to control himself now, otherwise it could get worse.
Oh, he's gone for goal. Well, he had it on target, but it was never going to trouble the keeper. 20 minutes to go. Vinicius Junior. And that pass could be troublesome. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic save. He's such a good keeper.
Now a short corner here. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there.
Hoy es el día de las palomitas. No os perdáis nuestra promoción especial y poneos las botas.
We have a goal to tell you about in the Levante game, so let's get all the information from Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Barcelona. It's now 2-1 with 76 minutes played. Entertaining stuff so far here, Derek.
Thanks as always, Alex. Clean challenge. Good thing from his point of view. Did well to win the ball back. And room now out on the wing. Neil Mopé. Okay Yokushru. Determined defending. Mbappe. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. But he keeps going. Oh, moving it nicely. And offside. Well, close one. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now.
Con el 20, Vinicius. Entrará en la cancha con el 16.
Successfully cut out. Florentino. Now a decent position. They really look after the ball when they have it. Can he find the net? Well, able to close down the shot. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Given away again. And he might be through here. He got a good palm on it. So now a corner. Can someone get on the end of this? Struggling to get it away. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, we know how strong...
Las preguntas darán comienzo enseguida. Gracias por esperar. Y con esto concluye la rueda.
All eyes on Kylian Mbappe. He's had a blistering start in this competition. Can he add to his tally today? Stay tuned to EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's a quarter-final second leg battle in the UEFA Champions League. It's Real Madrid up against Sporting.
Well, Derek, Real showed their class in that first game. They dominated midfield, they passed the ball with great purpose, and they worked so hard to win it back. I'm sure we'll see more of that again today.
Well, considering the form book, Stuart, Kylian Mbappe has got to be taken seriously here.
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in the box, and you can see why he scored so many goals.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe.
Oh, big chance here, Derek.
The cross was very much on, but not the end result they were hoping for. Intelligent threaded pass here. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
Souhair Fedal. Mbappe. Might be a chance here. Can they put it away? So, a corner here. Going short. Can he convert? Superb stop. Favouring the short one. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Well, a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Tremendously strong in the tackle. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. All hands on deck. Read it well. Mbappe. An important interception. Well, beating his opponent. Real chance. A goal! The opening statement of the match. A richly deserved lead, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So 5-1, the aggregate advantage. And the danger's still on. Well, they can keep possession now. Ruben Vinagre. Firing it towards goal! And the shot just over the top. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. And fed forwards. Can they stop it going in? Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Could be a chance to break here. Oh, great vision. Brilliant, crisp and clean tackle. Can they survive? Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. And there's the delivery. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. But he's decided that no advantage was forthcoming, really, and so it's a free kick. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
Well, a good tackle. Mbappe. He takes aim. What a save!
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
A sloppy pass. Showing a real desire to win it back. And Sporting with the ball again. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Being pressed and pressed high. And room now out on the wing. Well, the stoppage time situation. 1 minute here. And the first half is in the history books here. Second and decisive leg of this Champions League quarter-final, and the second half begins. Sporting have it back. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Nicely cut out. Well, not hard to read that pass. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more live La Liga action for you to look forward to. Quite possibly a yellow card as their flow was stopped. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Well, he's thwarted him almost effortlessly. Well, the injury will mean a stoppage. The referee going down that road, so treatment can be administered now. So a drop ball here following the stoppage. Rodrigo. Mbappe. And now Rodrigo. Mbappe. Well, just the tackle that was needed.
Well, I think it's fair to say the fans aren't too...
And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Showing fine vision. Might be dangerous. And you've got to say, not the best of volleys that time.
Yeah, it was certainly there to hit, but he just couldn't make the right contact. It was well wide in the end.
Well, running room in the wide position. This looks threatening. And the keeper more than equal to the task. He's driven in the corner. Well, no end product. This might be ideal for the counter. And in with a real chance. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Room to roam for the Merengues here. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. It's a short one. Rodrigo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And that was a very fine read. On and on he goes. Oh, he looks threatening. Teammate available. Well, it's a long way off target. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. And that'll end up being the keeper's ball. Rodrigo. It needs an accurate cross. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So the aggregate score now, 6-1 here. Just 10 minutes remaining here. And successfully cut out. Continues his run. Aimed towards Mbappe. The clearance wasn't decisive. Counter-attacking very much an option. He's in with a chance. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And over comes the corner. Still not clear. Oh, great block. Pedro Gonçalves could play it in. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. And still trying to get the shot off. It could be up for grabs. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault. On aggregate, it is 6-2. So 2 minutes to be added on at the end. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. The final whistle then, and Real Madrid have secured their progression.
Well, they were better than their opponents in nearly every aspect of the game.